evening. Okay, so firstly, I just want to, and I'm sure this sentiment I'm about to say is echoed by every student in this room. Really want to thank you for coming here this evening. You know, your presence here is a literal personification of your support for the students of the UWI, and I think we should give her a round of applause for that. Something honestly in my admittedly quite short lifespan compared to some in this room, quite unprecedented. And it is something that has left an indelible impression upon me. Now, moving on to my query. So with regards to education, I am also very, very ecstatic that your administration has really placed, you know, the emphasis on education. And for me, this also strikes the core at home because I spearhead a program called the Gabriel Gay Award for Excellence in Reading and Literacy Mentorship Program. So we are the only and largest reading and rewards program on island and across the region. And we mentor remedial readers. We also reward high achievers in reading and also reward excellence across the entire curriculum from primary, secondary, and tertiary as well. Now, the thing that honestly perplexes me sometimes to the point of discombobulation sometimes, you know, is the lack of support. And I can tell you this because I founded this program at 13 years old and I've been thank you. And thank you. And, you know, I've been spearheading this, so I speak experientially. I've been spearheading this for the last 14 years. And I'm honestly sometimes aghast at the lack of support. And let's look at the time frame in the last decade for philanthropic ventures and positive ventures when young persons like myself, and I'm sure there are other young people in this audience who are being the social animals. I love that definition you said, the social animals for the revolutionary change and imperative and permanent change that our society needs. So with this backdrop, herein lies my burning and ardent query. What is your administration's, you know, thoughts and process with regards to infrastructural as well as financial support for programs like mine, and I'm sure there are other young people as well who have a lot of positive contributions and want to know the support that is available for us all. Thank you.
Thank you. The one thing that tough times teaches you is the need for partnership. And we're going to have to partner a lot more than hitherto we did. We have a lot of government buildings lying derelict. We have a lot of government property that we can make available. There are more charitable organizations now than existed at any other stage in recent memory in this country's modern development. The Maria Holder Memorial Trust, for example, has gifted more than $46 million in charitable donations to this country, a figure that I don't think anybody else has come close to with respect to doing. And I'm saying all of this to make the point that even here at this university, part and parcel of what you enjoy has come as a result of charitable endowment and partnerships, corporate sponsorship, etc. So that I'd like to invite you to be able to work and find the other partners. If you write as well as you speak, then it should be no problem for you to be able to write a number of proposals for the larger companies in this region, many of whom still have a strong corporate social responsibility. But in addition to that, entities like the Maria Holder Trust, Dr. Henry is here and she goes back to with me years ago when she knows that my fundamental premise in the Ministry of Education, while I was always good to UWI, my focus was primary education. And it was primary education because if you give people, my father used to say, if you give them the early groceries, they're going to last. And the truth is that all of us in here know people who left school with a good 7th standard education. And that good seventh standard education made men and women build out this country. So we need to make sure that our children know to read. And I maintain more and more. And there's a very quick way to teach them how to add. 'Cause if you tell them that if you can't add, somebody will thief you and rob you. You see how fast children learn to add. Because it's about life and survival. And we need also to make sure that we teach them, and this is the missing part, not just the reading, the ability to speak and to speak with confidence. We have to recognize that there's nobody who loves nation language more than me. When I'm on a platform, I can speak Bajan. But if we cannot speak English, we are sending our children out there, our young people out there, as double amputees in a world. Try negotiating this world as double amputees and see exactly what I mean. So that we have to have the honest conversation that requires us to start teaching our children how to speak with confidence in front audiences, on a one-on-one. 2 eyes must make 4, because the first thing that you tell me if you're not looking at me is you're either deceiving me or you're lacking in confidence. Real thing. And therefore, if we want our children to be the best that they can be, these are some of the things. And we can't do it in schools alone, so I welcome organizations like yours. We will play our part. Clearly, the government is not as fiscally fit as it would like to be given what we've inherited, and our duty for the next few years is to pay down debt, literally. But we have assets, and assets can be used in a very real way if you're creative. Okay? Thank you.